Do you face negative thoughts that nag at you and actually slow down your productivity? Do you have limiting beliefs that you would like to confront head on because you know you can do this? What if there was a step-by-step system that could change your reoccurring thought patterns that are limiting your belief in yourself? Stay tuned because I'm going to be showing you how to reframe to change 5 of the most common negative thought patterns. Have you ever found yourself in a continuous thunderstorm of negative thoughts? Maybe they even spiraled into anxiety and depression, or maybe they just took up some of your mind space for a while and halted your productivity. Either way, productive time has been wasted because you seem to get stuck. The good news is you can stop these negative scripts, change the way you think, which will change the way you feel. It's estimated that we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and even for the most productive of us and most positive, mental chatter is around 70% negative. Our brain has a natural tendency to hold on to things it considers a danger or a loss with much more fervor than those neutral or pleasant memories. What you pay attention to, think, feel, and imagine shapes your physical brain through a process known as neuroplasticity. Repeating a thought pattern causes the connections between the neurons to strengthen, which causes that type of thinking to become the norm for your brain. Negative thought patterns become the subconscious filter that your brain accesses to interpret the world and determine your experience of everything that happens. Rick Hanson, in his book Hardwiring Happiness, The New Brain Science of Contentment, Calm, and Confidence, states, one way or another, negative mental states can easily become negative neural traits. Feeling stressed, worried, irritated, or hurt today makes you more vulnerable to feeling stressed, worried, irritated, and hurt tomorrow, which makes you really vulnerable the day after that. Negativity leads to more negativity in a very vicious cycle. It's important to examine these thoughts to continuously decide what you want to believe and think and how you want to behave and who you want to be. Your negative thoughts can be quieted. With determination, you can train your brain to respond to situations calmly, objectively, and positively. As you change your thinking patterns over time, you will also change your brain and life to reflect a more positive version of yourself. To help with this process, cognitive reframing can be useful. With cognitive reframing, also known as cognitive restructuring, you can escape negative thinking traps by reframing the negative thoughts that can hold you back and keep you from your full potential. Thoughts form beliefs. Beliefs form emotions, and emotions form behavior. To change what you think, feel, or do, it becomes necessary and starts with reframing to shape your thoughts. And let's look at 6 of the most common negative thought patterns and how to change them. First, continuing to repeat a negative thought or bad experience over and over in your mind makes you lose sight of the positive things that are actually happening around you. To reframe, become aware that an intrusive thought is taking over. Intentionally determine to stop that thought. Replace it with happy thoughts. Refer to your list of blessings and things that make you happy. Second, overreacting by making a mountain out of a molehill. For example, you fail a quiz and you think you will also always fail. Reframe that. Focus on your life's big picture. Set goals so you can move on and know you have the power to change and do better. You must be able to be kind and forgive yourself for mistakes made. Third, seeking things in only black and white. Right or wrong, success or failure, good or bad. You are setting yourself up for failure when there's no in-between gray area. Within this tight framework you wrap around yourself, you are set up for failure because it is almost impossible to achieve. To reframe, give yourself some slack. After all, you are only human. None of us is perfect, and it's okay to navigate the gray areas of life. Flexibility here is key. Fourth, assuming you know the outcome or what somebody is thinking. This is faulty thinking because assumptions are usually wrong. And to reframe this, assume positive outcomes. Fifth, don't take things too personally, and don't think everything that happens is related to you. Often you will blame yourself for things you didn't do. Reframe. We are not the center of the universe. Other person's reactions may have nothing to do with you. And sixth, catastrophizing. I'm not going to have enough money to pay the rent, then I'll get evicted, then I'll have to drop out of school. This is overestimation of the chance of disaster and focuses only on negative possibilities. Instead, move these thoughts aside to make room for possibility thinking and solutions like maybe selling some items on eBay to make up for the difference in rent money needed this month. The strategy of cognitive reframing can be instrumental in keeping negative thinking at bay where it belongs. Does it take effort in the beginning to change your way of thinking and your brain neuronal structure? Of course. Will it become easier the more you do it? Certainly. Can you get to the point where negative thinking becomes an insignificant little tickle every now and then, but is not allowed to interrupt your entrepreneurial flow? Yes. Any kind of behavioral change takes awareness, focus, and practice to modify, but the result can be absolutely life-changing. A growth mindset action plan can help you to analyze a situation that didn't work out. Consider these questions in determining your next step when something doesn't work out. Number 1, what happened? 2, what was your strategy? 3, why did you choose that strategy? 4, what happened when it didn't work out? 5, describe what's been going through your head since then. 6, what have you learned that will help you do better next time? 7, what new strategies can you try? Or who can you ask for help? And number 8, what's the new plan? Number 9, how will you deal with thoughts that could keep you from trying? Working through these strategic questions will help you determine what went wrong and steps necessary to correct it for next time. Remember, the harder it is to think about the questions and address them, the more you need this very process to help you break through the negative thinking cycle. In conclusion, regardless of where we are on the path to a positive mental attitude, we can all train our brain to see the glass as half full more often. Remember, thoughts form beliefs, beliefs form emotions, and emotions form behavior. What behaviors do you want to define you? If you liked today's video, please click the like button and share it with your friends, especially if you know of someone trying to break negative thought patterns. I invite you to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and how you plan to reframe a negative thought. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this coming out every week. Also in the description below, you can check out my #1 recommendation for building an online affiliate marketing business of your very own today. I appreciate you spending time with me. Thanks for being here. Wishing you a journey filled with insight, growth, joy, and success. See you in the next video.